I once again urge the Revolutionary Guard, the Iranian military, police, to lay down your arms and receive full immunity or face certain death. I call upon all Iranian patriots who yearn for freedom to seize this moment, to be brave, be bold, be heroic, and take back your country. America is with you. I made a promise to you, and I fulfilled that promise. The rest will be up to you.
Being an American means something unbreakable. If you kill Americans, if you threaten Americans anywhere on earth, we will hunt you down without apology and without hesitation, and we will kill you. President Trump has also been very consistent. Crazy regimes like Iran, hell-bent on prophetic Islamist delusions, cannot have nuclear weapons. It's common sense. Many have said it, but it takes guts to actually enforce it, and our president has guts. Iran's stubborn and self-evident nuclear pursuits, their targeting of global shipping lanes, and their swelling arsenal of ballistic missiles and killer drones are no longer tolerable risks. Iran was building powerful missiles and drones to create a conventional shield for their nuclear blackmail ambitions. Let me say that again. A conventional shield for their nuclear blackmail ambitions. Our bases, our people, our allies, all in their crosshairs. Iran had a conventional gun to our head as they tried to lie their way to a nuclear bomb. It almost worked under Obama and his terrible deal, but not under this president. Turns out the regime who chanted death to America and death to Israel was gifted death from America and death from Israel. This is not a so-called regime change war, but the regime sure did change, and the world is better off for it. Today, in their desperation, the enemy is unmasked as Iranian missiles and drones rain down indiscriminately on the hotels, airports, apartments, and other civilian targets of their neighbors. Cowardly terrorist tactics from a regime that for decades has trafficked in cowardly terrorist tactics, lies, death, and destruction to this day. The Iranian leadership has built nothing except proxies and missiles and drones and deeply buried nuclear factories and facilities. Peaceful nuclear ambitions do not need to be buried underneath mountains. Last June, Operation Midnight Hammer obliterated their nuclear program to rubble. Afterward, we told them plainly, that's it, now make a deal. They arrogantly refused. We said, rebuild it, and we'll stop you again, this time far worse. Well, President Trump, Secretary Rubio, Steve Witkoff, Jared Kushner, they bent over backwards for real diplomacy, offering pathway after pathway to peace. I watched it. I was there. They tried over and over and over again, earnest attempts at peace. The former regime had every chance to make a peaceful and sensible deal. But Tehran was not negotiating. They were stalling, buying time to reload their missile stockpiles and restart their nuclear ambitions. Their goal, hold us hostage, threatening to strike our forces. Well, President Trump doesn't play those games. And as Secretary Rubio said after the Maduro raid, if you don't know, now you know. President Trump puts America and Americans first. He doesn't hesitate, and neither do our troops. The mission of Operation Epic Fury is laser-focused. Destroy Iranian offensive missiles, destroy Iranian missile production, destroy their navy and other security infrastructure, and they will never have nuclear weapons. We're hitting them surgically, overwhelmingly, and unapologetically. With every passing day, our capabilities get stronger and Iran's get weaker. We set the terms of this war, from start to finish. Our ambitions are not utopian. They are realistic, scoped to our interests and the defense of our people and our allies. Speaking of people, we hope the Iranian people take advantage of this incredible opportunity. President Trump has been clear, now is your time. To Iranian security forces, choose wisely. President Trump has also been clear about your fate in either direction. To the media outlets and political left screaming endless wars, stop. This is not Iraq. This is not endless. I was there for both. Our generation knows better, and so does this president. He called the last 20 years of nation-building wars dumb, and he's right. This is the opposite. This operation is a clear, devastating, decisive mission. Destroy the missile threat, destroy the Navy, no nukes. Israel has clear missions as well, for which we are grateful. Capable partners, as we've said since the beginning, capable partners are good partners. Unlike so many of our traditional allies who wring their hands and clutch their pearls, hemming and hawing about the use of force. America, regardless of what so-called international institutions say, is unleashing the most lethal and precise air power campaign in history. B-2s, fighters, drones, missiles, and of course, classified effects. all on our terms, with maximum authorities. No stupid rules of engagement, no nation-building quagmire, no democracy-building exercise, no politically correct wars. We fight to win, and we don't waste time or lives. As the president warned, an effort of this scope will include casualties. War is hell, and always will be. A grateful nation honors the 4 Americans we have lost thus far and those injured, the absolute best of America. May we prosecute the remainder of this operation in a manner that honors them. No apologies, no hesitation, epic fury for them and the thousands of Americans before them, taken too soon by Iranian radicals. Before I turn it over to General Kane for the operational update, let me speak straight to you, the Joint Force, our warriors on the front lines. This is your moment. This is the generational turning point America has waited for since 1979, and since the rudderless wars of hubris my generation, our generation, endured. Don't listen to the noise. Just stay focused. Our commander-in-chief is steady at the wheel. We face a determined enemy, but you are better. But we must prove it every single day. History doesn't care if we're tired, if we're scared, or if the fight feels big. It demands warriors who rise anyway. Peace through strength, the warrior ethos, lethality, unity of purpose, those are not slogans. They're the beating heart of what it means to wear the uniform, that uniform. You think clearly under fire, you act decisively in chaos, you uphold the Constitution, and you uphold our country without hesitation. We are not defenders anymore. We are warriors, trained to kill the enemy and break their will. History is watching. Be the force you swore an oath to be: focused, disciplined, lethal, and unbreakable. We will finish this on America First conditions of President Trump's choosing. Nobody else's, as it should be. And know this above all, President Trump and I have your back, always. Through fire, through criticism, through fake news, through everything. We unleash you because you are the best, most powerful, most lethal fighting force the world has ever seen. May Almighty God watch over you, and his providential arms of protection extend over you. Godspeed, warriors, and keep going.
Secretary of War Pete.
This war is escalating. Is this going to be the Third World War? Is the Third World War coming? Anyways, this is why this is why people want to be an American citizen. You listen to this. We will hunt you down and we will kill you if you threaten any American citizen. Wow, what a country. If you threaten any American citizen, we will hunt you down, we will kill you. Wow, what a country, what a threat to Iran. Is this, I don't know, the war is escalating. I don't know if this is going to be the Third World War, and if this be, some countries will not survive it. That one is not a joke. And the way the issue is going on, I do not even see Iran surviving this. The only option left for them is to surrender. But I do not see Iran laying down their arms this morning. They still want to try their power until they have exhausted, because obviously they cannot fight America. What they can do is to strike, bomb all their neighboring country, all the Gulf countries, and that is exactly what they are doing. Americans strike them, they go and strike Dubai, they go to Kuwait, they go to Qatar, they go to, now it's escalating to Lebanon. And now they said they now know Iran, they now know the Prime Minister of Israel's office that they want to retaliate. They've already started that one now. They are fighting Lebanon have all of them. So I don't know if this is going to be the Third World War. It shouldn't be. Iran they just need to surrender. No need to escalate these issues. But if this lasted for like over 1 week, this is just the tree of these whole issues. If it lasted for over 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and these strikes continue, it's going to result to, it's going to be chaotic. It's going to be world war coming. And I see a lot of persons saying that yes, so 3 American, because in Kuwait they shot down American fighter jets. 3 of American soldiers, rest in peace to them. All those ones are gone. Plus several others wounded. They are still recovering. Hopefully they recover. This is not Iran. It was not Iran who shot down the American fighter jet in Kuwait. This is what you get during war, because everybody are suspicious. Kuwait noticed that the fighter jet were coming. They thought it was Iran coming to strike their country, not knowing that it was American. So mistakenly they shot down the fighter jet that led the 3 of American soldiers by. So some people are saying it was Iran who struck American fighter jet in Kuwait. No, it was Kuwait mistakenly shot down the American fighter jet, thinking that it was Iran coming to strike them. So they quickly have to act before that one. It was after they shoot down, they realized that it was American fighter jet. And that is what you get during war. Everybody are suspicious. You don't know. You need to stop your enemy first before your enemy stops you. That's what you get during war. That's why they call it war, disaster. You don't get, sometimes you don't get the target. The targeted ones are always escaping and leave innocent people victims. So you listen to this. This is a serious threat to Iran, and it's escalating. It's escalating. Can we get to the root of this? Wow. Donald Trump is not joking. And Donald Trump is not somebody that you take for granted. He's very brutal. He tells you you have to obey. The option for you, they have given Iran many options. Peace options, let's settle, do this, just like Maduro of Venezuela. Now that one is cooling off in somewhere, and now supreme leader of Iran, they don't gun that one down. You see? Problem. So these people are not going to surrender, lay down their arms this morning. They still want to try their power, see what they can do. They need to also destroy before they reach peace, eventually reach the peace agreement. And Donald Trump is making statement that this is a liberation time. All the Iran, they should lay down their arms, they should join them. Freedom has come. And Iran, the citizens, some of them are celebrating, jubilating that they have now been liberated, while some are still not ready. Some want to fight to the end. So I pray, hopefully it does not extend to other countries. So this one does not resolve to become a third world war, because some countries will not survive it. Some countries will not survive it. We not. Even in Nigeria, can we, God forbid, can we? No. This one is just a signal, clear message to some countries to sit up and do the right thing, because otherwise, once Donald Trump come into your country, no way out. So it's just a signal to others to learn. Don't take Donald Trump for granted. He's very brutal. He's very, very brutal. Anyways, what do you think? Please share this video.